It was cool. Marto, for those listening on podcast, you're live from the Bahamas.
Now I'm COVID. I've had both my jabs.
COVID.
How good?
Marto, while you've, I used this gag yesterday in a meeting we had, but while you've got that headset on, could I just grab a Big Mac with large fries and a Coke?
Yeah, no worries. It worked well yesterday and it works well today.
Is the ice cream machine breaking?
No, it's been broken for about a month, thank God. Otherwise, I would have put on another 10.
Inside Feed Punters Club, Frano and Marto, Trav, in a lockdown Brisbane. Marto, you're overseas, obviously. Waves rolling in behind you. How are we, gents? Good?
Good, mate, really good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Marto's fully vaccinated, so he's at the pub tonight.
How good. Sitting out in front of the Brekkie Creek, waiting to get in for next week.
Remove that temporary
off the wood.
All right. Just recapping last week. Jigsaw absolutely fucked Frano and I in the first.
And I was counting my cash. I had the Broncos get up. I had Champagne Arnie get up, and I was like, "Fuck."
The only thing that good happened to me was Champagne Arnie and Eloquently, I think it is. They bookended the meet and got a bit of a win. But go to line, my best bet is still looking for space. And Marto, your Alatar got beaten by an absolute pimple at about
by a lip. I know. And then actually one got scratched, so I got 25 back, so that was good. What was the other one? Oh, no, that was the week before.
That was the week before.
Sorry, mate. Which was the other one? Oh, yeah, Alatar, yeah. Sorry, stand down. The other one was Oaklands.
Better declare that loss with the Chief of Finance at home, mate.
Yeah, no. Yeah, she's fully aware because they're coming out of a spare account.
Onwards and upwards. Everyone's in fucking lockdown. So we need to, thank God there's racing and Olympics on. I found the racing really hard, like we do every week. And I'm sure we'll throw out. I've gone for value. I'm just going to put it out there right now. Frano, normally you tip everything at 40-1. I've tipped a few at big odds this weekend. So let's rip in. We'll start in Flemington, Randwick and Doomben are the three spots. Let's go Flemington. Frano, Marto, any plays Flemington Saturday?
Frano, you want to go? I know he's on mute, so he's in trouble. Flemington, race 1, number 2, the good fight. $6.
Race 1, number 2. Getting the money early, Marto.
$6.
$6.
Good fight.
Good fight.
The good fight. Race 1, number 2.
Race 1, number 2. The good fight, Ben Mellum and Mike Moroney. It's a good race, that one, actually. It's pretty competitive. I'm not.
It'll win.
It will win. Is that your best of the day?
No. I've got one in Adelaide and one in Sydney.
Okay. Anything else in Melbourne for you, Marto?
Just race 4, number 7, Lind out. Should win. Lind, yep. $2.80.
Give it
I think it's the best for the card in Melbourne anyway. But I think there's better bets for the day. But if you haven't a bet down there, bet responsibly, but probably bet on that. Race 4, number 7, Lind out.
We've censored Marto this week to bet responsibly. And Frank, what do you got in Melbourne?
Going first race I'm betting on is race 5 with the favourite deep speed Jamie Carr, Tony McAvoy. I think I've tipped this a few times on the show. I think it's a good horse, won well first up. It's got the outside rail down the straight. Jamie Carr, $4. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And then next, on the other bet I'm having is in race 7. I already backed it because I thought it'd start shorter. That's the favourite, race 7, number 7, Hosier. $2 in the $1.85. I think this thing will win and win well. It's a good horse, better than these.
Really good horse. I'm with you with Hosier, absolutely. That's one of my better bets for the day. It'll be in my $100 strategy, so I'll probably lose. But I'm on race 3. Check this out. Follow me here. Normally I get all these wrong, but race 3, Flemington, there's a horse called Zorro's Dream at $10, right? It has had 17 starts. It's won 3 and placed another 12. So it's missed the top 3 once in its career. Likes Flemington, never missed a place at Flemington. distance, 6 starts, 5 or 1 win, 4 placings, and we're getting $10 and $3.30. So I'm going. The only problem is it's drawn near the inside, which might not be the place to be down the straight. But mate, each way, Zorro's Dream, race 3, number 3, Zorro's Dream for me. And then I am going Hosier in the 7th, absolutely. And the race before that, I'm going race 6, one named after James Frayne. Race 6, number 9, Mr. Moneybags at 26 to 1.
Yeah.
26 to 1. Second up record is horrific, but loves Flemington. And I don't think it's a very strong race, and it's $27. So 3 wins at this track and distance. Again, second up, not the right recipe, but let's just hope the trainer's sorted his shit out. And he's got the horse ready second up. So I'm going Mr. Moneybags, race 6, number something. Mr. Moneybags at 27 to 1. So they're my 3: Zorro's Dream, Moneybags, and Hosier at Flemington. And if
I thought then, Trav, when you were talking about James Frayne's name, I thought you meant Mr. James Thornton after the grace Stephanie from Brisbane. God bless her. One of the great jockeys in Queensland.
Jeff Thornton, you like.
Let's leave that there.
Mate, can go on holidays up at Hamilton Island if you've got a bit of time on your Instagram. Maybe go up there for a little holiday.
So what I derive from that is, Marto, you've been talking Steph Thornton on Instagram.
Oh, God bless
I
her.
think he's ridden the winner for about 6 months, but definitely my favourite jockey.
Yeah, easily.
Randwick, Frame Train. What do we got? I've got about 14 at Randwick. No, maybe 4. What do you got in Sydney?
I've got 2. First one I'm backing is Fasika in the big one, in the Missile Stakes. First up, Barrier 1 will go on speed and is at 260. I think there's a few other horses, like Colding's first up, don't think it can win. Fobita's a bit of a query whether its form stacks up down there. Viridine's having about its 12th start this prep. So going to go with Fasika, and hopefully it can continue its good first up record. And then the next race I'm betting in is the last. I think, Trav, you were with this horse maybe last start, Tycoonist.
Yep.
Maybe not.
James. I've got one in that race as well.
Got a shocking run last start, and I reckon its run had a bit of merit, and it's worth a go at $4.40 and $1.75.
Yeah, James on board. So race 7, number 7 for Frano Fasika, and race 10, number 4, Tycoonist. I was on it 2 starts ago, best of the day, and at 1 it was short, but model of consistency, absolutely. Marto, Sydney.
Same race, best bet of the day, Sydney, whatever you got. Race 10, number 1, Academy. First up, 4 starts, 2 wins and a third. Trial an absolute treat. No idea if it did or not, but I'm pretty confident it did. And mate, just to get on. Race 10, number 1, $6.
It's trial twice. It won the first trial by 5.5 lengths, and the second one by 10. But they're only trials, so read into that what you will.
Yeah, in a race with no other horses, but no, it was good.
Reading the form guide, S. Martin ran second in those trials.
Also, race 6, number 2, Starla. Race 6, number 2,
Starla. Huey Bowman.
Hugh Bowman, $4.80.
Hit some form. I actually backed it last start. God bless it. All right, race 6, number 2, Starla for Marto, and then they're going head-to-head, Academy for Marto and Tycoonist for Frame Train. Whatever you got, is that best of the day for you, Marto, in Sydney? Or
in Sydney, yeah, 50 win on that.
50 win. All right, we'll get to that later. My bets in Sydney are really probably some of the greatest bets you'll ever see. Race 2, I am going with one that I've backed 1,000 times in my life. This bloke's had 42 starts. I've backed him 42 times. Race 2, number 3, Master Shahud. He's paying $27, this big fella. Harpo Marx is one of my favourites. He's in it, but back on the dry surface for Master Shahud. I'm backing him to beat Harpo. He meets him better at the weights after he copped a bit of a hiding. Well, not a hiding. He got beaten by him last start. But I think at 26-1, fourth up, dry track, I'm having a play at $26. Race 3. I don't like betting in the highway, but if it's loud, if J-Mac gets any luck on Dream Runner with a step up in distance to 1800, I think it just absolutely salutes. So race 3, it's only 240, but the favourite Dream Runner. Then I'm going over to race 5. I backed this horse last start at about 30-1, and it ran second. Of course it did. But race 5, number 2, Margie B from barrier 16 will go forward and lead and set up a fair tempo. And in the straight, she'll probably wobble. And I think she'll hang on at least for a place, hopefully. So $10 each way, lovely bet. So race 5, number 2, Margie B. And my final bet will be in race 8. I really like Sky Command. Race 8, number 4, Sky Command. 2 from 2. Has been very impressive in both. That's a really good race, that one. Race 8 at Randwick. I think it's called the Rosebud. Promising horses. I really like Sky Command there. Leads and wins, hopefully. All right, over to the Mayor of Queensland Racing, James Frayne. Frayne Doomben Racing. I actually prefer betting it to Eagle Farm. I think more horses get a chance. But what have you found at Doomben for the weekend, mate?
First, I've got 2 bets. First one's in race 5. It's the favourite, Wham. Watch this race. Watch its last race up in Toowoomba when it won and won well. I think it won by about 4 lengths or so. Got the Apprentice to take 3 kilos off from the 61. So I'm with Wham with the good barrier. Hopefully can jump and box seat. And then the last bet that I'm having is a horse that's last start. It was fucking huge without winning. That's in the last. That's Roman Aureus. Honestly, could not have run a better race from being 3-4 wide the entire trip and just missing. So it's coming up against a favourite that's $2, but I reckon it's $6 and $2 if it runs half as good as what it did last time. It's got a shocking barrier again. But I think late in the day, there'll be some good speed on in this race and hopefully it can do its thing.
Cool. A couple there from Frame Train. Yeah, I also backed Roman Aureus last start. Thanks for reminding us. One of the toughest runs you'll ever see. And I think the official margin was 0.2 of a length.
It was honestly heartbreaking stuff.
Enormous. I like your Wham bet. I think it's a good bet. Marto, what do you got in Brisbane, mate?
I've only got one. It's really short. Race 9, number 13, really discreet, $2. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a special in Toowoomba. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I know. I love it. Just give us a second and I'll do. You go ahead. What's your Toowoomba one?
Well, I would have that because I think it'll be short. I think it'll win $2 into Toowoomba race 3, number 7. I'll tell you now. M. Nolan. We should get a bit of mail from him hopefully later on the weekend. I'll tell you now. I think it'll be short, but back it. It'll keep getting backed. I think it'll jump at $1.20 or something. But you might get $1.80 first up if you're lucky.
Race 3. You do bet in all parts of the world, as we well know. Jumped it in New Zealand last week. So what was it? Race 3, 6:30 at night for those who are drunk.
Race 3, number 7. I'll tell you now.
I'll tell you now.
Last start winner over 900 down the coast. Yeah. Great. S. Bogenhuber, a.k.a. the Queen of Toowoomba. Just get on, I guess. Whatever you got. But they'll keep back and it'll be really short when it jumps.
Yeah, I actually reckon they'll go around about $1.40. But
yeah, correct. So if you get $1.60, $1.70 early, it's free money.
Free money. Gamble responsibly. My 3 in Brisbane are race 7, best of the day for me. I backed this horse probably because I was drinking. Race 7, number 12, Far Too Easy. It's been 9s into $4. Its win was so arrogant.
God. That's big.
I got it about, I think, maybe 5 or 6 last start. It worked hard and then absolutely bolted in. They didn't get near it. Now, maybe They were pretty slow behind it, but the form I didn't think was too bad behind it. Barrier 1, he will lead and win. Race 7, number 12, far too easy. I can hear you watching the replay then.
Yeah.
Race 8 is my next. Mate, that is a cracking race, race 8. Shooting for Gold, Totally Charmed, and F Troop. I reckon they'll let F Troop run and run very fast, but I'm going to back Totally Charmed. I reckon it's a really good horse. I think you might have backed it, Frano, a couple of months ago. Exclusively.
It's got a few wins in its form, so I don't think I backed it.
Oh, and look who's on it. Yes, Thornton. I'm totally charmed.
I really like it. If it gets any luck from the barrier, I think it'll win. Favourite horse. F Troop might be ridden a bit better. It's only got 51 on its back, but I'm going Totally Charmed for Mardo's girlfriend. And in the last,
it was huge. It was huge last time, though. That was a massive win when it come from last.
Yeah, massive. And in the last, it was 250 when I picked it, but I'm with really discreet as well. I think it's pretty hard to beat. But if it gets to like 180, I'll probably back Roman Aureus because I think it's too short, really discreet. But we'll see how we go. That might be the get out stakes for the day. Mardo, what other bets you got around? So sorry, just to recap, best of the day for me, Far Too Easy, race 7, Doomben. Or I've got $6. It's already into 4s. God bless it. Let's hope it keeps getting backed and wins by 5 lengths.
I've got one in Adelaide, race 3, number 5, Left Hand Man.
Race 3, number
5. Yep, stubby holder, $5 fixed. Back it today. It'll be shorter on Saturday. The great J stubby holder. Get on.
One of my great horses in that race, Debt Collector at 23 to 1. If it wins, I will cry for a week. Absolutely cry for a week. All right, Left Hand Man at Gawler, I think it is for Mardo.
Yep, $5.
So many winners and all that. It's ridiculous how much money will be made. I might go a multi, Master Shahud, all up Mr. Moneybags. So they'll both be about 30 to 1 or 25 to 1. So what will that be? About 650, 750. So 10 on, $7,500 back. That'll do.
Yep. How good.
That'll be my there's my retirement fund. There's my COVID lockdown payout. They'll probably both run last, but anyways, it's nice to have dreams.
It is.
NRL Broncos shit the bed last night. Really horrible. I think it's a really difficult weekend of NRL action.
Yeah, there's a few there that could.
A few upsets.
Yeah.
What do you like, Frane? Anything?
I'm just checking what I tipped in the tipping comp that I'm coming pretty close to last in. So give me one sec.
I think my multi is the Titans and the Rabbitohs. I think they'll both win. But apart from that, like I could see the Dragons upsetting the Raiders. I could see the Warriors at $3.10 is
with the Warriors. With the Warriors, I think that's good. The Roosters to beat Penrith.
I agree.
They flogged. Who did they flog last week? 28-0 or something.
Parramatta.
Yeah, Parramatta, and Penrith still don't have Cleary and got a heap of people out. I think Manly can beat Melbourne. I think
you're absolutely crazy.
Mate, they're unstoppable at the moment, Manly.
They are good, but Melbourne's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, definitely. But Melbourne need a loss. You know what I mean? Like, you need a loss. You can't just keep winning. And Manly, I think...
The show is outstanding.
Like, you need to stop watching Jeanette Young porn, mate. Can't win. Simply can't win.
Bulldogs can beat the Tigers.
I agree.
Yeah, potentially, definitely there. Who knows?
All right, let's put
two, absolutely.
Let's put something in the podcast Christmas fund here. Let's go Rabbitohs, Warriors, Roosters, and I might leave out the Seagulls if that's all right, Frame. We'll go the Bulldogs and the Titans. What's that multi paying? Let's what do we got here? Oh, I need to get rid of a few of those. Won't be a second. We're going to get a good value here. What do we got? 5 leg. That 5 leg multi is paying $37.
Yeah, we're all good for a couple grand, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Win a lazy 100 between us.
Perfect.
That could honestly happen. They'll probably all lose, but mate, Warriors absolutely. I can't believe the Sharks are $1.37.
Yeah, no, that's short.
It's short for some very shit, unreliable teams. Like how you could pile into the West at $1.45.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Same as the Raiders,
Anyway.
$1.28. What?
Yeah. Yep.
Marto, AFL, what do we got?
Yeah, this is a special there. I reckon 3 bets. Carlton, they'll win easily. $1.26. Yep, $2.63. Thanks very much.
How did that multi go?
Yeah, may have all multi one. It was $6.26, I think. Covered my horrendous bloody disappointment from the punt on the horses. Richmond, Carlton, Richmond $1.40 and Brisbane $1.60. $1.60 is massive, mate. Will annihilate Fremantle. So that is $2.85.
Cool.
I think that'll win. So Carlton, Richmond, Brisbane.
All right. And we're having our big rugby league multi. 1,000 upsets in the league this week. I can't believe the market.
Yeah.
They've got them wrong, surely.
Yeah, I think so. So.
The only other thing is Bledisloe Cup, which is fantastic tomorrow night.
Yep.
Australian side's actually pretty strong, I reckon. If Corabidi hadn't got on the drink, I reckon we've got a really strong team. But missing him's a bit shit. Any chance, Fran? What are we paying? $5, $6?
I think we're $8 or something like that. I don't think we can win, but I tell you what can happen. Taniela Tupou can score the last try, and he's paying 80 to 1 for that on Sportsbet. So
how good?
Get around that.
Yep.
80 to 1.
80 to 1 last try scorer, and he's paying like $8 or $10 anytime. He'll play over a half.
We're $9.50 to win.
Yeah, we're not going to win.
But any try scorer is $11.
Mate, get on that.
I might take him and Harry Wilson as well at $5.50. There you go. Just a little
same game multi.
I think you've met him before, Harry Wilson. You know him?
May have in passing. Yeah, once or twice. The line for Australia. What is the line for Australia? Are we any chance? 23.5 at $1.90. That's probably unders.
Yeah.
You just hope the floodgates don't open. Fran, I reckon Tom Banks. I just reckon we just need a better fullback.
Agreed.
I don't know what the answer is. Maybe Quade Cooper, but I just don't know who. I just don't. I don't feel great about him playing fullback.
Wish if only what's his face Israel Folau didn't get on the tweet. He would be pretty handy.
Yeah, social media. Yeah, he'd be great at the stage of our lives. All right, so no chance Australia. I reckon 23.5 is probably unders. I reckon All Blacks probably cover that. I told you the story the other day of I had a bet on Tonga with a 89.5 start against the All Blacks like 4 or 5 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago, and I think it was none for 100. Like it was just absolutely.
Yeah, it was 102 or something like that.
Right.
It was 30-0 after 12 minutes. And Tonga were actually on the field.
What about the Olympics? Have you been watching the Olympics?
Yeah.
How good is it?
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's unreal.
Volleyball watched on repeat.
Mate, what about our mate from New Zealand who is now a woman, one of the great stories of the Olympics? Mate, gone and basically gone and got the penis ejected, cut off to try and get in the female comp, and then fucking first round, fucking you're out of here. That'll fucking do me. Mate, defeats the purpose of having chopped it off. It's ridiculous.
Her snatch let her down, apparently, in the weightlifting.
God bless her.
Did you say ridiculous, Marto? Were you trying to be funny there?
No, that's dead set what happened. And now apparently she's retiring. So it's a bit like on LinkedIn now. Everybody's putting they and them and him, and Jimmy dropped his hat, so everyone's calling him fucking they now. It's like, come on, guys, get a grip. Fuck me. A bit political, I suppose, for a sports
Yeah. When's the next election that you're running for, Mardo?
Oh yeah, no, I'll be local government only.
You can join the Palmer United Party or one of Bob Catter's one.
Yeah, that's probably the better one, I reckon. I'm more likely to win that.
Have you gone to Cuba, Mark?
I do, just not at work.
I was going to say we might censor that out, but fuck it. Any news is good news.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Thanks for that, Mano. Right, I think that's it. There's golf on, but I haven't really had a look at it. And my golf tipping's been about as good as my horse racing lately, so we'll leave that alone. Anything else at all? There's no other Olympics.
Oh, actually, did you watch the bronze playoff in the golf? It
The
was so good.
the shootout, the
The shootout, yeah.
Five people shootout. Was good.
It was really good.
Schauffele won.
Ah,
Yeah, shootout was good.
oh, awesome. It was really good. Yeah. It was the first hole they all went through, and it wasn't until the next one they dropped one, and they dropped two. Yeah, it was really good.
Cool. Thanks for the sports report.
No worries.
You Roger. Go the Warriors, go the Bulldogs, go the Titans, Rabbitohs, and who else will be back? The Roosters.
And Wallabies, I guess.
And Wallabies.
Yeah, go the Wallabies. Fuck it. I reckon they'll win. Corabetti was playing. He's not worth 24 points, but I'd have half a hope. He's so fucking good.
He is good. You think he'd be walking on eggshells after getting sent off in the 4th minute? You know, maybe might toe the line here and not get myself into trouble. But anyway,
no, let's go out and have 1,000 runs.
Yeah,
available. Now I'm bloody vaccinated.
Good luck. Did you say you're coaching New Zealand women's weightlifting, Mardo, or something? Is that what you?
Hey, yeah, just over Zoom. Essentially more like a ballet lesson, but anyway. Oh,
thanks.
Eject.
We'll put up our $100 strategies, and no doubt they'll all lose by one leg. Until next week.
Thanks, boys.
Thanks, boys.
See ya.